Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to show you how extremely quickly make this 2000 top, and let's try to make it like under an hour. I think the video will be like 10 minutes long because I have to run. It is a complete lie. I mean, I still have to run because I have a dinner date with my boyfriend, but what is more important, I'm finally watching Real Housewives of Potomac, which is the last big Real Housewives franchise I haven't watched yet, and I think I'm on the season one, last one before the last season. I'm on the reunion. Like, I can't wait to get to my sofa and watch the reunion, but I have been postponing this project for so long, so let's quickly do it. No more yap, let's do it. So quickly. This top was inspired by my mom's my mom's friend 2000 Versace dress, which I wore on the vacation, and the girls loved it. I will show you the video with a little backstory.
This is my mom's friend's 2000 Versace dress from the same collection that Jennifer Lopez used to love in 2000. Like, she has similar dress in red, and of course the famous green dress that resulted in the Google images being created. But what I love about this dress, it is so soft. The quality of it's insane. This dress is 20 years old and it looks better than any dress that I ever bought for myself. Like, the print is still such a good quality, and that's why you should buy 2000 clothing, because quality is insane. It is so soft, it is so comfortable. The print, how many times it was washed in the 20 years, I have no idea, but the print is still there. Not one seam is falling apart. Like, I'm really wondering what clothes I should buy now so my daughter can still wear it, because I don't think clothes nowadays can last 20 years.
And here is the video of me trying to explain in Instagram how to make this top. Wasn't very much in detail because obviously it is Instagram, it has what, like 90 seconds. So today I will make a new top. This one I made myself, and yeah, I will show you how to make it. But here is the video of me trying to explain it in under 90 seconds.
The video wearing 2000 Versace dress, and the girls loved it. And I actually mentioned that it's very easy to make it if you have sewing machine and if you have some experience. I actually used to make it when I had my small brand, and I made the same fabric dress and I sent it to Imrata. I don't think she wore it, but basically all you have to do is take a big piece of fabric, right, short one if you want to just make a top. You fold it here, you cut it this shape, then all you do is you add two seams. One seam is here, just to sew it together, right? Another seam goes from middle of the dress all the way down. So here is open and here it's open, but from the middle there is a seam going all the way down. If you will put it too low, your butt will be hanging out because the seams will be starting somewhere from here. Now you're thinking, okay, like this doesn't look like that. Well, the point is that this goes behind the neck. So if it looks like that, boom, boom, boom. And that seam that I mentioned, it will be going from here all the way down. That's it. All of the edges you can finish with the overlock, with the zigzag stitch, or you can just literally cut it and leave it like that. And if you make it as a top, you just add very short seam here and seam here. I don't attach the measurements, just keep trying on and figure it out which width and length works for you.
Now I will run to change in a more appropriate for sewing cloth, and then we'll go through it. Let's try to make it short and explain it short. This top I made with a stretchy fabric, right? Now I will be working with a thin, not stretchy fabric, which I absolutely hate to use because it's so difficult to cut, and I probably should have cut it bias cut it's called, but I cut it just like that. Anyway, this is how the top looks. You see how the upper part is wider than the lower part. And as I said on my TikTok video, or was it Instagram video, you're thinking, okay, how do I put it on? I don't think you will understand, but basically, so that's how I was just showing it to you. Now, as I said, the top part is wider than the hips part, which result in a very deep neckline. I don't want it that deep, and I don't want, I tried to make a drawing, I will show it to you. Basically, that's, so to say, this draft for how to make this top. And as I said, this part is much bigger than that one, which result in a deeper neckline. I want to make it as a rectangular, right? So for me it will be something like that, which means the top part will be equal to the bottom part, which will result in the neckline ending somewhere here. And we add only 2 seams here and here. This one is behind your neck, this one is on your lower back, this is on your back, and this is your neckline. As you can see here, I try to show that this part is your neckline and this part is your hips part. The thing with working now, the trick part about working with the fabric now that is not stretchy is that we need to be able to pull it through our head. And if your hips are smaller than your chest part, you won't be able to just pull it through your chest to put it on. I measured that my hips are, I think, like 89, and I think here I have also around 89. So yeah, if your chest is bigger and you won't be able to pull it like that, you need to use either the stretchy fabric, or I want to make it another episode, maybe for summer. Instead of putting seams here and here, you can put like a strings or a, what is it called? Like kind of like a, what is it called? Like thing to make a bow. So instead of attaching this together, you will tie a bow on the back and on your lower back, or like a knot, so you don't need to pull it through your head. And I will do it later. I think it will be very pretty for the summer. So as I said, I want to make my top so that it's 90. Since I have hips 90 centimeters and it should stay on your hips, we can, you know, make it smaller after. Let's just do the first draft now. I will make it probably around 95 centimeters just to save some fabric for the edges. Right. So once again, how the top looks, how does it work? That's how it looks, but for me this part not gonna be wider than the bottom part. It will be 90 on top, 95 on top and 95 on the bottom. So how I put it, so if it looks like that, as I said, this is the smaller part goes on your hips, wider part goes on your chest, I guess. Here you have naked back, here you have little seam around 4 or 5 centimeters behind your neck and on your lower back, and that's how it looks. Since my top part not going to be that long, it's going to be around 95 centimeters, as I said, then it's also easier just to cut rectangle. So that's what 95 looks. So here it means my lower cut not gonna be until like a belly button, but somewhere just below the, I don't know if you can see, somewhere below the bra. Did I set everything? Okay, how, so this is the width. The width will be 95. If you want it lower, make top like 110. Again, depends on your measurements, I can't say obviously. How long it will be. So we start from here, from your bone behind your neck, and we go, I think mine was 61, which is a bit crazy, but I measured the top before. I don't know if it's right, but we can work with that. Maybe 61 is a bit big, but maybe I wanted to put it on top of the jeans. yeah, let's make it, in my case it will be 61 because we also need to save a few centimeters on top and bottom and the back to roll these edges, which is like 2 centimeters, and put a seam so you don't leave raw edges. Let's start. As I said, I want to do it 95, not 90, yes, 95. I hate this fabric. Maybe I should take my tea away from here. 95. 95 by 2 is 45, 47 and a half, right? I think so. 47 and a half. You understand why, right? Because the fabric is, why is it so dark? Because the fabric, okay, it's too dark. I feel like no matter how I try nicely to fold this fabric, it just does her own thing. This little part we can make either scrunchie, which is so easy to make, or we can make like a bra top maybe later. I just need to save it. That doesn't seem right. I should have watched Real Housewives first. Let's see already how will it look. I just put a pin here and another pin here. 5 centimeter seam here, and not 5, like 4, 3, maybe even 3. No, let's make it 4. 4 centimeter here and 4 centimeter on the bottom, just like. Remember that I also made another picture, so instead of making this top, we are making this top, right? The top and bottom is the same width. We fold it over. Now we will add like 3 or 4 centimeter here, and that's it. After that, we just need to roll over 2 times edges here, here, and here, and put a little seam around it, so to not to have raw edges. Without hurting myself with needles. Actually, maybe I can't do it with not stretchy fabric. Yep. What was I thinking? I don't know. Oh, I pulled it. Okay. Okay. It does feel a bit tight. Maybe it's not supposed to be with not stretchy fabric. I did wrong because why is this so high? Maybe it shouldn't have been a square. But that's how you learn. That's how you find mistakes, right? I feel so stupid. So see how this gets high. Well, kind of whatever, because it is kind of high, but who said it should be on the hips? Who said? No one. Now, the most annoying part, especially with this fabric, because if you have stretchy fabric, you can just use the serger and put like overlock stitch around, or you can also put just a zigzag stitch. But you see how here you can see how frail, see, is this fabric. This is the stitch. Actually, I have no idea if that's a top stitch or middle or bottom stitch, but what I will do now, of course it's better to iron it this way. I will fold it one time and then second time. And of course from a face part I will put a stitch, little tiny stitch over it, but I will be folding it as I go on a sewing machine. As you can understand, I have now 3 holes. One, the one that's on the back, and the one that is on the hips, and I will need to fold over 2 times and put a seam around it on each hole. So 3 seams we need to make around. Let's do this and then the top ready. How easy it was. How difficult it was to do without mistakes, I don't know. We just changed it up a bit, okay? So my seam will be in the middle of the back. It will be like this kind of top that have the tie on your bra level and not on your lower back level, and that's okay. There's just little something different. I chose the worst one to show, but I just lost my patience. It's so hard to sew on such a silky fabric. As I said, I'm not a professional clearly, but that's how it looks. I just fold it over 2 times and then put a seam. Let's try it on. I need to obviously try it on with a bra because it's YouTube. Let's see how it looks on the back. How is it? Super high? Yep. Like the stretchy top, it was right here, and this one is so high, but it still looks cute, I think. And that's how it looks here. I feel like on top of a bikini, that should look cute, right? Everything is so yellow. I'm getting upset. Like, I feel like the quality of the video is bad. I'm still happy with the top, by the way. I just can't show it to you because it's already dark outside and it looks so yellow, but I can style it and maybe I will make a few pictures and show you. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I just promised myself that I'm probably not gonna film until sun is back in Finland because I'm so done with these gray videos. It's okay. We have a cute top. It's actually so light and I think it will be cute. So thank you for watching.